For Cincinnati.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. On one sideline, we've got to look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And this is going to be a rainy one here from Paycor. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Well, we all love to talk about the quarterback. He really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down pass play coming. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you could live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Bird puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
He's tackled at the
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard loss brings up.
Air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So on 4th down. Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This is Genty on second. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Under 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
That's good for Las Vegas.
In the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr., and that'll bring up 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Genty has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. Now, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd
and long. They're going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He takes off with it. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Genty from the gun. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Raiders, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Raiders.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Counter give to Genty. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down.
And 3.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jack Besh on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
21 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
Burrow on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 49-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Great throw
line.
to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's ETN on 1st down. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
He's brought down
After the
at
3-yard
30-yard
pickup,
line.
it's 2nd and 7.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Damone Clark on the stop. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Trying for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. They go play action on 1st down. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. And goes into the nickel set, 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd.
Running from the pistol here with Jensen. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gain of 11. And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
18 on the play. And the Raider 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Shotgun give here to Jensen. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This time it's a passing play. That's incomplete left side.
Big just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Rolling from the gun here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Good coverage by Jackson Hill.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Jordan battled there defensively.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to run for it. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
27-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
ETN gets it on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and
throwing is Burrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Short side option here. He's running left. Rolling into enemy territory. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. On first down, Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Raiders first.
From the red zone on first. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Aubrey puts it through, and that will add to their score.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Massive hits, the ball's out, and they steal it back on the return. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders will extend their lead as time expires in the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals.
Burrow setting the throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Burrow's pass intended for Mike Gesicki. Incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll get 16 yards on that play.
16 yards.
And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35. And off to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. QB keeping it here, the second down option. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
To the air on 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Right side cut by Higgins. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it.
It's 4th down.
He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his road map after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Putting the tight end in motion. Takes the second down snap. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Motioning him from the slot right. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That finds Besh, complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Give up the guts, it's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle, stops space for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down at the 50.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Go right side, finds Besh. Gets it to the 15. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Complete here to Bowers. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
A big gain on the play, but it leads to 4th down.
Now here comes the Bengals on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First down, Burrow to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long, and a throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit.
The coverage by Devon Clark.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Genty on the draw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Raider
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Genty from the gun. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking now from the gun. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football. You can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
A 6-yard pickup.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Design quarterback run here. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
The coverage by Devon Clark.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they make the tackle at the 38. The offense. It's a big gain. 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
first down. Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
21 yards. That's another Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drop the lead back to 13. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Giving this to Jeanty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here's a throw. It's a screen play to Jeanty. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Straight ahead with Jeanty. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for Las Vegas.
A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw now. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Turn out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We got a more Power Ranger.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Burrow out of the shotgun. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is brought in at the 15. plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Brings up second and 2 at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it third and 2.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, third down. They'll go with a design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And this is going to be Raiders football.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Genty on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Counter give to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. He'll call his own number. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Kick straight, takes the top, and the ball comes out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trailing by 13. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Inside handoff goes to ETN. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing now. He's got Gesicki complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Here's Burrow. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Brings up second down.
Burrow to the air now. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
And 17.
To throw. by Burton. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Here's a design run.